Yeah, take a seat, that's fine.
Before I start, I just want to apologize. My voice, I'm recovering from some sickness.
So are a lot of us, so.
Yeah. But
Do you want anyone to join you at these two seats?
I may need some
We'd be
support.
happy to do so.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to just introduce everyone at the table then, so we know who's here?
I'm Sue Rank. I'm Theresa Wentling.
Melissa Martin.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I want to thank you for this opportunity. My name is Theresa Wentling. My husband of 40 years, Michael, has been at Cedar Haven Healthcare Center since February 2016. Cedar Haven Healthcare implies they provide health care, maintenance, and improvement of physical and mental health. On Cedar Haven Healthcare's website, it states we provide personalized patient care. Mike has had 2 strokes and now has a lesion on his brain that causes misfires. On a good day, he can sit up and feed himself. Not as you and I would feed ourselves, but he can manage to get his pureed food to his mouth. On a bad day, he is leaning to the right and drooling. Mike is on honey thickened liquids, that is, liquids the consistency of honey, to prevent him from choking. Mike has been given regular liquids on several occasions. January 25, I am not sure why I am once again reporting that Mike is given regular water with his meds. Cedar Haven Healthcare's response to my grievance about water given to Mike is a sticky note at the nurse's station on 1F stating Mike Wentling is on honey thickened liquids. When residents like Mike are given regular liquids instead of thickened liquids, not only can they choke, but they will aspirate and possibly get pneumonia. Mike is not the only one at Cedar Haven Healthcare on thickened liquids. No one at Cedar Haven Healthcare on thickened liquids is safe. I can't be at Cedar Haven Healthcare 24/7 to make sure Mike is not given regular liquids. I still work full-time but go almost every day after work to feed him and visit with the other residents in the dining room of 1F, and I stay until Mike is in bed. I've gotten to know some of the other residents. G likes the curtain closed when it's dark outside. J likes to talk, but he has trouble getting his words out. B has to be talked into eating his chopped up food. All B's food comes chopped up and in small pieces. But if he gets the wrong tray with regular food on it, he is not safe. No one at Cedar Haven Healthcare that needs special chopped up or pureed food is safe if the wrong tray is given. If meds are placed between 2 mentally deficient residents, and I am the only one supervising who is taking those meds, no one at Cedar Haven Healthcare is safe. I am not on the payroll at Cedar Haven Healthcare. If I visit my husband on a Saturday between 2 and 9 and no meds are given, but I know my husband gets meds breakfast, lunch, supper, and midnight, I question if anyone on meds at Cedar Haven Healthcare is safe. If I walk into my husband's room to find 3 cups of unattended meds on the counter, no one at Cedar Haven Healthcare is safe. I am not on the payroll at Cedar Haven Healthcare, but in August Mike's hair is almost as long as mine, and he has major issue with med-related scalp psoriasis. So I am cutting his hair and scrubbing his head. His next haircut will be in November by me, because once again his hair is almost as long as mine, and he is having major itching from the med-related head psoriasis. I have cleaned my husband's room and bedding because all of the residents, including Mike, deserve a clean room and bedding that is not soiled from the day before. I have cleaned the dining room table because the residents deserve to eat at a clean table. Last March, Mike's dentures were lost or misplaced. July, I am still fighting for Mike's dentures to be replaced. In November, Mike finally got his new dentures. So you can imagine how upsetting it is to go to visit my husband and see his new dentures in a plastic water cup, sitting on the edge of the counter and not safe in the container for his dentures. These are the dentures I fought Cedar Haven Healthcare for 7 months for. October 21, I'm in a panic watching Cedar Haven Healthcare struggle to secure Mike in the Hoyer lift. His head is now on the seat of his chair because Cedar Haven Healthcare has failed to educate their staff. Mike will be hit in the head several times in the next 4 weeks by the pole in the center of the Hoyer lift. His head is now bloody from October 21 to November 18. I'm having the same conversation with the nursing supervisor about the proper placement of a U-sling. It is to be placed under the arms, not over the shoulders. No one needing a Hoyer lift at Cedar Haven Healthcare is safe. November 3rd, Mike is sitting in his poop and then not cleaned properly. His soiled brief is placed on his wheelchair, now contaminating the seat where he sits every day. It is 9:49 p.m. I feel so bad for Mike's roommate, HM. He is still waiting for someone to assist him. November 4, Mike had a seizure. I question if he is getting his meds. November 5, Mike's pants are saturated. I question when he was cleaned last. November 6, Mike's room is disgustingly dirty and his bed is soiled. November 12 at 9 a.m., they are putting Mike back to bed. He is out of it. I question if he got his meds. I am here 9:30 to 2, no meds are given. At 5, Mike is awake. I asked them to get him out of bed so he can eat supper. November 28, I am packing up JS personal items. It is a sad day for Mike and I. JS is leaving tomorrow, and I am so happy he is getting out of Cedar Haven Healthcare. JS knew one day he had been given the wrong meds. He has looked after his roommates in 105, especially Mike, buzzing them when they needed assistance and making sure Mike's TV had football games on. I will be forever grateful to him for watching over Mike. December 3rd, 8:45 p.m. I am looking for someone to put Mike to bed. Cedar Haven Healthcare is not aware Mike is not in bed. No one in Mike's area has been cleaned or put to bed. January 15, 2018. I have been sick since Friday and not been able to go to Cedar Haven Healthcare. I am wondering if anyone is feeding Mike. I send Linda a text if Mike is okay. This is her response. Saturday night, Pat, Linda's sister, fed Mike because the eggs disappeared. Sunday night, John, Linda's husband, fed Mike because no one was there to assist. Pat, John, and Linda are not on the payroll at Cedar Haven Healthcare. Mike is listed as a feed. He needs supervision when eating. No one at Cedar Haven Healthcare who is listed as a feed is safe unless you are lucky enough to have 3 angels named John, Linda, and Pat who are just there to visit their dad, but are giving personalized patient care and are watching over the residents in the dining room of 1F. As I wrote this through my tears on January 15, I thought that would be all I had to say. But I have one more entry in my journal. It's last night, Wednesday, January 17. I went to visit and feed Mike after work. It is not a good day. Mike is having trouble swallowing his parade food. The nurse is here to give Mike his meds. 3 small cups of regular liquid meds. I suggested to the nurse that Mike is on honey thickened liquids and his meds should be thickened. I cannot be at Cedar Haven Healthcare 24/7 to make sure Mike is not given regular liquids. No one at Cedar Haven Healthcare on thickened liquids is safe. My husband of 40 years is not safe at Cedar Haven Healthcare. Before I leave Cedar Haven Healthcare, I once again have words with the head nursing supervisor. I want it documented that your nursing staff once again tried to give my husband regular liquids. What can I do to fix this? I request Mike be checked to make sure his lungs are clear. I agree to a chest x-ray if necessary. This is not the first, second, third, or 4th time I have had this very conversation, but I want you to know. on October 20th, 2017. It was a Friday, the first day of the strike, and also the first day that I had the conversation about my husband and the nursing staff giving him regular liquids. Cedar Haven Healthcare website states personalized patient care. One last thing. All of Mike's pensions, his Social Security that he has worked for so hard all of his life, goes to Cedar Haven Healthcare so Mike can have personalized patient care. Mike is also covered under my insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I ask just one question?
Sure.
Is he private pay, or are you not comfortable answering that?
I am paying
Okay, so
all
he is
of his
private pay.
pensions, all of his Social Security. My insurance gets billed, Medicare gets billed, Medicaid gets billed in that order.
Okay, thank you.
All of his pensions, all of his Social Security goes to Cedar Haven.
Thank you.